Hi, everyone. Welcome to the August 2021 New York Tech Meetup. I'm so happy that you can all join us today. We have a terrific program scheduled for you this afternoon, complete with 5 amazing high school students showcasing the work that they've done in their respective programs. And we're just super excited to have everybody here. Um, Before we begin, we just have a few quick announcements and thank yous to get through. And again, welcome to the August 2021 New York Tech Meetup. My name is Andy Saldana, and I am the Executive Director of New York Tech Alliance. New York Tech Alliance is a nonprofit organization driving access, equity, and inclusion in the New York tech community to make it the most diverse and dynamic in the world. If you want to learn more about what we do, please feel free to check us out at nytech.org. Just a quick privacy statement that we are videotaping this. So if you have any comments that you put into the YouTube live stream, they may be shared, just an FYI. And then tonight's agenda is we're going to get through a few thank yous, a few little ground rules, and then we'll get right to the demos or presentations. And then at the very end, if we have any time, we'll highlight any community asks and offers. And then a quick thank you to all of our wonderful annual partners that make the work that we do possible. Everybody from Nation Builder, Crown Castle, Eisner Amper, Insperity, all doing amazing work and providing great services for the New York tech community. We encourage you to check them out on our website at nytech.org/partners. And then if you are planning a tech event or a community tech event, you can always add that event to our community calendar at nytech.org/events. It's a free service that we provide, and then we pick a few and send them out to our newsletter. And if you like the work that we do and all of our programming, we encourage you to support the New York Tech Alliance. There's 3 simple ways. One is to make a donation when you RSVP for the virtual event. The second is to become an individual or corporate member. And the third is to make a small donation. You can always do that at nytech.org/support-NYTA. Our next event is going to be September 21st, our September New York Tech Meetup. I apologize, it's September 14th. Will be our September 2021 New York Tech Meetup. We're planning a very special program to kick off the fall. We have a great season of programming going from September all the way through the end of the year. Some of the programs that will include this fall are our Black Women's Demo Night in October, our Women's Demo Night in December, and our Assistive Technology Demo Night in September. So I encourage you to RSVP for those upcoming events when you see them on our website. A few quick ground rules. We ask that if you have any questions or comments that you use the discussion or chat area on the HIO Hover embed on our website. We'll be checking communications through there or in YouTube Live, and we'll also be checking for comments there. The second thing is that we ask you to be present if you're watching the video and just be here for these amazing, wonderful presentations by these amazing high school students. And then, of course, as always, be respectful to the community in chat and conversation and in anything related to the organization. Well, thank you so much. And we're going to get right to the event. With that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I am going to ask Yvonne De La Pena to come up on stage. Yvonne is not only a board member of New York Tech Alliance, but also a colleague, a friend, an amazing connector in the tech ecosystem. And she leads this event every year. And we're really excited to be continuing this event. A showcase of high school programs. This year we have 2. Yvonne, why don't you come on stage and introduce the program?
Thank you, Andy, and hi, everybody. Yes, I am super excited to be here today. This is our 3rd year doing this event, and we have some amazing emerging techies who are going to be sharing with us about their personal projects. And so, as Andy mentioned, these are high school students who do out of school programs in which they learn about technology and they get to build their own projects. So we have 5 presentations today, 5 amazing presentations, and then at the end of all the presentations, we will do a Q&A session. And so we are going to get started with Kia, who's going to talk to us about the Dream Team.
Good afternoon. My name is Makia Brandt, and my group was basically about the Dream Team. We had to create a group project for education, and this is what me and my group created. Okay, so first, when you go to our website, you see the nav bar at the top, which you could click, and it takes you to any part you want to go on the website. So first off, the name of our website was the Dream Team. The Dream Team is a program that helps New York City public school students allowing and preparing them to be successful. We have a bunch of services and resources that could help shape your student out today. And when you click the Learn More button, it takes you to the About. Our mission is basically to close the achievement gap. We're committed to secure funding for schools located in unsourced communities. We provide New York City public school students with the resources they need to excel. Specifically, we collect wisdom, resources, and community knowledge to combat inequality throughout the New York City public schools. How did we get started out? We were 4 alumni of the New York City public school system who had first-hand experience witnessing in New York City schools. One day over pizza, we came up with the idea, and so basically our services are primary school age children that's completing work. These are our missions. We offer free tutoring and after-school services, free resources to help learn and study, created apps, website, and help students and student guidance. This is the data statistic for the graduating rate in New York City in all 5 boroughs. This is my team. Basically, I was the student mentor. Aaron was the resource manager, Nasser, the student support, and Jarrell, the helping hand for the students. And this is our contact information. If yes, and go fund me for the program if you want to support it. And yeah.
Thank you so much for that amazing presentation, Kia. I love your project. Definitely, we want to maintain excellence in education. So everybody, I encourage you to check out their website. And next, we have Osa, who is going to talk to us about Career Explorer. It seems like maybe Osa is having a little bit of technical difficulties because we all do sometimes.
Can you guys see my screen?
We can hear you. Yes, we can see your screen now.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. During the summer, I took a course at American Tech. It's a 3-week boot camp to learn how to code. And during those times, we learned how to code and using CSS, HTML, JavaScript, and Bootstrap. And my second week, this is when we came up with. This is when they told us to create a website. Right? And I started Career Explorers. Career Explorer is created to help teens interested in various career fields. Because this is kind of since it takes you to an Instagram page. And there's a video.
रास्ता है ए तेरा तूने अब जाना है हाँ यही सपना है
And then when you go a little down, you're gonna see like some buttons, and there's a sign up button, a donate, and about us. The sign up button takes you to a Google form, and it asks various questions for us to get to know you guys. And when you click next, it goes on to some personal questions that we need in order for us to exactly the same thing. It asks questions like tell us about yourself. Your perfect day, choose yourself and your strength and weaknesses. And then there's your donate button. Since Career Explorers is a nonprofit organization, and we thrive from the donation from people who support us. And then the last is about us. Career Explorer was founded late last year to assist identity as possible. Career Explorer's founder was once adolescent who was unsure about what she wanted to do with her life. With the pressure of being a first generation graduate in the uncertainty of many career fields, she found it difficult to make the decision. She was also about majoring in business and management and decided to degree teams. That's when the notion of career I watched practical coffee at an apartment in Brooklyn. And then after we pass the first page, there's frequently asked questions that are the most important question is what is career explorer do? We offer various information and teaching, helping students differentiate between the career choices. We have partnership with others who offer scholarships and internships for students. Ask questions. Career explorer in more than one location. But right now you can have a registration in classes right now. You don't have to pay. Career explorer is Career explorer is paid for registration. So part of the organization income or donation is distributed to every director or office. And the last question, how do I have to be? How do I have to sign up? Or how old do I have to be to sign up? So you have to choice, but during the time period, which is budgeting, you say to yourself, you can apply for Career Explorer from 8 to 12 And going on to the next section, we have our teams and contact us. And we have the address, email, phone number, website, and social medias.
Thank you, Osa. What a great project for you to work on. I definitely needed that to exist when I was a teenager, but oh well. Okay, and so next, coming up is Didi, who is going to share with us about Workout Generator.
Can you hear me? Hi, so my name is Didi Akinola, and my project is called Workout Generator. And as you can see, the navigation button works, so that's what I'm going to be using. So our goal is to allow people to have the knowledge and experience of toning up their bodies to what seems best to them. If you click on this red button right here, it will take you to this page where you have to enter your body information. And when you click on start generating, it will give you the perfect workout for you. based on the information that you just entered. However, if you click on this green button right here, it will take you to this other page where you have to enter your information and you could proceed to payment. Moving on to services. So, mind you, these services are vague in general, and in order for you to get the specific workout for your body, you will have to click on this button right here. But we offer 4 different services: indoor workouts, outdoor workouts, meal plans, and health videos. For the indoor workouts, we have ab workouts, arm workouts, leg workouts, and butt workouts. For the outdoor workouts, we have the workouts that you could do at our gym, like the treadmill and the weightlifting and stuff like that. For the meal plans, if you click on this link right here, it will take you to this page where we generate a weight gain meal plan for you. But if you click on this link right here, it will take you to another page where we generate weight loss meal plans for you. And we also have help videos because we know that some people might not know what these workouts are, so we have help videos to help you out. Now, moving on to our pricing, we have 3 different pricings. We have basic, standard, and premium. So all of these you cancel at any time, but let's start with basic. Basic is valid 3 times a week. It's $10 a month. You could bring one extra person with you once a week for free. It includes a 50% off any drink of your choice once a day and a free 15-minute session with our gym trainer. Premium is the best one. You get unlimited access to the gym. It's $35 a month. You could bring 2 extra people with you every time for free. It includes a free drink and a free refill and a free 30-minute session with our gym trainer twice a week. But if you can't afford premium but you want something better than basic, we also include standard. It's 5 times a week. It's $20 a month. You could bring one extra person with you every time for free. It includes one free drink and a free 15-minute session with our gym trainer once a week. Moving on to our team. So I am Didi. I'm the financial analyst, and I guide the money spending decisions at Workout Generator. This is Nayuma. She's responsible for maintaining the gym equipment. Ariana is the manager. She basically coordinates the activity at the gym, and Michael is the gym trainer. In terms of our partners, we have 4 different partners. We have Costco, Nike, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Amazon. Costco provides us with the meals needed for our meal plans. Nike provides us with the clothing needed for our workouts, and Dick's Sporting Goods provides us with our gym equipment, while Amazon provides us with everything else we need. In terms of about our business, why is our business necessary? Because one, nobody's generating workouts for people based on their body types. Nobody's generating meal plans for people based on their body type, and nobody's providing videos to help motivate people to get their body type. As you can see, this statistic shows that 50% of people lose motivation for going to the gym for their New Year's resolution, but statistics also show that 80% of people who visit Workout Generator are more likely to maintain a regular and consistent fitness routine for months. So, which means our gym is just better for people to go to. And if you're feeling generous, we take donations. You just have to click on this button. And as you can see, the signature colors for our business is light blue, white, gray, red, and green. Light blue signifies the good health. White signifies purity. Gray signifies the dirt that you're going to cleanse from your body. Red signifies urgency because it's urgent for you to go to the gym. And green signifies your go ahead because green means go. If you have any more questions, you could just type your name, your email, and your phone number and send us the message right here. Or you could send us that message directly to our phone number and our email. Thank you.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you for sharing your project with us. Again, I can see myself using definitely this product. And so next we have Victor, who is going to share with us about Dynamo.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Victor Avamoshe. I am a rising senior at the School for Human Rights in Brooklyn. And in the past 3 years, I've been working as a front-end developer to create projects that contribute to my society back from Nigeria now to the United States. So one of the projects I'll be presenting tonight, this evening is a project called Dynamo. Dynamo exists as a platform to merge or connect food businesses with prospective customers and consumers. to reduce the stress that food businesses in Nigeria go through in trying to professionalize their businesses, promote their brands, and make more sales. Dynamol is also committed to reducing the stress consumers go through when trying to compare prices and previewing recommendations. So, going on through the website, we have the homepage, which has like a search bar for you to search for restaurants or farm places based on your zip code. And one of the function Dynamol presents to users is the food networking ability um, f- among food retailers such as customers, restaurant, farmers, or any other food retailer. So as you can see for this section, we have like a category that shows the business categories Dynamol holds. And for this section, we have recommendations based on the popular restaurants near you according to your zip code. And so based on the sole role of Dynamol as the actor in the food business, we are committed to let farmers and restaurants create a virtual platform from there to increase their online visibility and have more access to customers. And so if I am to be like a restaurant and I'm interested in like signing up for Dynamol, all I have to do is just click on the get started, or I could go through the register button, which is located at the top right corner, by clicking register as a restaurant and inputting my information. Yeah, so we're gonna take a quick minute to look at the farm's marketplace to see how the products are displayed. So understanding the fact that Dynamol is a project that is currently under development and a lot of restructuring has happened recently, and we keep working on it over time to make it a perfect fit for the real-time world. So we have food based on like the popular purchase and how the distance from the restaurant are to you. So assuming a user has decided to order a food, all he or she has to do is to click on the desired products. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is a bit slow. Right. So the consumer has the option to go to the restaurant menu and add different items to the cart, like Mexican foods and different stuffs like the cheese, the beef, whatever. And once the user is done adding the food to cart, the content from the menu to the cart, he or she may decide to take to order for a takeaway or a delivery. Order now. So the button redirects the user to a page where they will need to like input your information, your first name, your last name, the telephone number, and all the important information needed to deliver your food. And for this page is a page where you're required to select a payment option, and you can either pay by your credit card, you can pay using PayPal, or pay with cash on delivery. And once you are done inputting the required information for this section, you can either select um, to get a takeaway, and also you have a chance to review your order and like delete some things from it and add new stuffs. With this, these are the necessary steps for a user to like order anything, order either farm produce or food products from restaurant. And so one of the main role of Dynamo is not only to find a networking platform for farmers or any food retailer. Dynamo is also committed to providing job opportunities to unemployed people out there, which is why we have one of the career sections like employed drivers or people that will be working to make the delivery process achievable. So for the careers, all we have right now is for the drivers. We have grade threes. They have the opportunity to manage their orders via app, and they can work in small areas. And so for the requirements, the a driver might need to have a car, bicycle, scooter, smartphone, and must be 18 years or above to be able to work with Dynamo. And all they have to do is just fill this form and submit, and we get back to them. So one of the technology we hope to use on Dynamo in the near future is to apply the functionality of blockchain so that we can able to track the products being ordered by consumers as the delivery person is taking it over to to the consumers or customers. So thank you for your time, everyone.
Thank you, Victor. I think now I'm a little bit hungry. What an amazing set of websites. I do want to share with the audience that each of these students worked in teams to learn to code and be able to create a website for a fictional business. And what great websites they showed us. I think the design was very clear and user-friendly, and all the ideas were absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everybody. And now, to talk to us about preventive models for glioblastoma detection, we have Ruth.
Hey everybody, my name is Ruth, and allow me to share my screen so we can do this presentation. Give me a second. Can we see my screen? Can we see my screen? Okay, I'm just gonna assume we can. So this project is called Brain Tumors Detection, also known as glioblastoma is the scientific name, and my aim is to detect that disease with a neural network. And my full name is Osa Erhunmwunsee, but a lot of people call me Ruth. To start with a simple outline of what I'm going to talk to you about today is a quick description of what neural networks are and description of the overall project and why I specifically aim to target brain cancer or glioblastoma, and I'll wrap it up with analysis and a few conclusions. So basically, you're probably wondering what neural networks are. Neural networks are a type of machine learning algorithm in which, generally they follow examples and that's how they learn. And they're quite excellent at finding and matching patterns, and they show a lot of efficacy according to a lot of scientific literature, and also a bunch of blogs and websites for data scientists and enthusiasts. The overall structure of the neural network is kind of in the name, neural as in brain, and nodes are synonymous to neurons. And that includes not just one or two, but thousands or even millions of interconnected neurons or nodes within a big network. And the nodes are typically not just bunched together, they're organized in a bunch of layers and they move in one direction. So there are 4 types of neural networks. First, you have the perceptron. This was the first trainable neural network, and it was actually discovered at Cornell University. And these fell out of fashion because they felt that it was too slow and it wasn't very efficient in finding a lot of patterns. Next, we have the feed-forward one, and it's slightly more complex, in which the algorithm actually feeds the data forward into one direction. And then taking from that same concept, the data is fed forward again, but it's more deeply as in there's more connections between the different nodes, and we're getting into having, instead of hundreds of nodes, we're having more of millions at this point. And to keep with that same, theme, this is the one that I attempted to make, which is a deep convolutional neural networks, which is inspired and is more synonymous to what we have in our heads, brain. And I'll get more into that in the next slide. Basically, the project is supposed to use a neural network, all these fancy architectures, to analyze visual imagery, specifically of brains in MRI scans, to detect a glioblastoma in a patient. Specifically, my patient population, or where I got the data from, was from an elderly patient population off of a website called Kaggle, which is an open source data website. And a bit more information on glioblastoma is that it's an aggressive form of brain cancer that forms in astrocytes, which are very critical in biochemical support for basically all the cells inside of the blood-brain barrier, which is very important in protecting the brain from lots of diseases. So my neural network, basically how I built it is I put together a deep neural networks in a bunch of layers, with the mapping layer, max pooling layer, which is basically just architecture. In the same way you need a foundation, you need a wall, and you need a roof to build a house, the same way you need multiple layers to form a full neural network. And I actually organize a lot of the data by hand into yes or no examples to actually train the deep neural network to recognize the patterns. So overall, how it's supposed to work, it's supposed to receive an input image, and then it runs the code that I typed up in Python, specifically Jupyter Notebook, and then it goes in a loop for each MRI scan. And then the third step would be it would classify the image into yes or no, and then it would spit out its interpretation as text. Overall, just through what I've been through, again, this project is in development, so I'm working on executing the algorithm, but through sorting all the photos together and understanding the yes and no examples that were organized in the data from Kaggle, I learned that healthy brains tend to look like this, have very small tumors, or have no tumors at all, or those little dots. And cancerous brains have masses that are even bigger, and sometimes they take up even half of the brain. And that's the end of my presentation. I would love to answer any questions.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you for sharing with us this great example of using technology within the medical field. I am just feeling so inspired and enthusiastic by all these projects and all these amazing emerging techies learning to code so that they can bring us these great ideas. And so now we're going to bring back everybody onto the stage so we can move on to the Q&A.
Yeah, that was really terrific. Fantastic presentations, everyone. I'm so excited to see all of the hard work that you've put into your projects and such great websites that you've built through the program. And I can't believe you're all in high school and just tremendous assets. You're going to be great techies. You already are, so it's really awesome. Great. Yvonne, we didn't get any questions from the audience, but I will tell the audience that if you do have any questions, you can put it in the comments in YouTube Live, and we can try to get them answered. But Yvonne, do you have a question that you'd like to ask?
Absolutely, Andy. So this is a question for everybody. I would love to hear about your experience learning to code and building this project. Maybe you want to share something that was surprising or challenging. What was it like?
Let's start with.
Should I go first?
Oh, yeah, Didi, go ahead.
Okay, so at first, I thought coding was gonna be hard. I wasn't really into it at first. I just wanted to give it a try. And then I actually liked it. Like I found out that I actually like coding, and I'm going to keep doing like learning more cuz I didn't know that I was going to be this interested in coding because like I took coding classes before and I didn't really like it. So I just wanted to give it a try again, and then I actually like it. So it was a positive experience.
I agree with everything that she said. At first, I wanted like my first day joining the camp. I was like, I don't want to. Do I really want to do this? But like after like my first week and seeing how excited everybody was, like I knew nothing about coding, but after it was exciting, it was really fun to like learn how see how I could make like my own website and stuff like that. And it was cool, and I actually started to like it. So yeah.
Okay, I could go now. So, for me, I initially started coding in 2017, around December 2017. So, over the years, I've been working on different projects. But coming to America, I grabbed the opportunity to like join a community where I could see tech peoples and developers, and that's one of the things that make me apply to America on tech. And it has really been a great experience, really networking with people, interacting with them, sharing ideas, based on the fact that I have about 3+ years of experience in web development. And it's really great. Really great.
Oh, I guess I can go next. So I've been coding since like seventh grade, and it's been really enjoyable. I've enjoyed all like 5 years. Yeah, 5 years seems like such a long time ago, but I like started doing like just like shifty things on the computer, like inspect element, and it got me really interested in coding. And that's when I, had, the confidence to apply to programs like Bridge of STEM, and it really helped me that program to not only expand my skills, but to help other people expand their skills. Excuse me, because I do work as a peer tutor for them, and I really like it. I would say the main motivation like for me like to actually pursue coding is the fact that I get to help people potentially with it. As you saw with my project, I really try to not only use my skills for personal growth but also to help other people as I really seek to be some type of medical professional. So I definitely because I'm going to college in the fall, I really want to try to merge those two interests.
That's amazing. Osa, are you able to say a few words?
Yeah. I never coded before. And during the summer when I saw that American on Tech were doing this 3 week program, and I said, okay, let me try it. I never really looked in that direction of coding. Like I always look at coding as like a hard subject. I never was interested in it, and after I took the course, it became easy. Like I just looked at it from a different perspective, and my whole view on coding just changed.
That's amazing. And so, the America on Tech program was 3 weeks, correct? A 3 week boot camp. Is that right? Anybody can answer.
Yes.
Awesome. So in 3 weeks, you all worked in teams to build that a website that you showed us. That's amazing. I am so impressed with how much you've learned so quickly. And then Ruth, I think this is your second year presenting at this program, and each year it's just mind blowing to see the progress and the projects that you're presenting. I think you all have a very bright future in the tech industry, wherever or whatever industry you want to go into. I think it's really, really quite amazing. What was one of the biggest challenges? This is for anybody. What was one of the biggest challenges about learning to code? Just quickly raise your hand, or no, Didi, go ahead.
Okay, so I think for me, the biggest challenge was debugging. Like, cause if you put like just one thing wrong, it messes up the whole thing. And like I had like long lines of code, so I have to like go through each line to figure out what the problem is. So that would like take a long time. So I would say debugging was the biggest challenge for me.
For me, like I said, I never coded. It was basically starting or like just typing because I looked at it as a hard subject, and I didn't give myself that chance to at least try to do something. And then I just looked at everything just complicated, and when I actually started coding, I always like called my instructor in the Zoom in the private in the in the breakout room all the time. Like every 2 minutes, I always call him, ask him questions, and then he'd leave, and then I'll come back again. So it's basically just starting or learning how to code and just
Yeah, absolutely. I think anybody else want to comment?
Yeah, I would say for me, one of the difficult challenge I have working as a web developer over the years is finding the right team to work with. And I'm not really a graphics person, and I have issues with creating graphic design and trying to find someone who is consistent as you are. It's a major challenge finding the right team to work with, and I think that's really a problem I really faced over and with the network I have through American Tech and LinkedIn, I've been able to find the right team to always work with and always interact and exchange ideas and view and have different preference based on critical thinking and the likes.
Very awesome. Really fantastic. Everybody did such a wonderful job on the projects. I just wanted to say thank you all for being here tonight and providing such a great presentation to the community. Again, you all have really fantastic, bright futures. Thank you, Yvonne, for helping put this program together and always doing such a great job of being an advocate for high school students, for computer tech, for STEM education. It's all super important work that you're doing, and just making sure that that everything that our futures are all brighter because of the amazing education these students are all getting. So thank you all so much, and I think that's going to pretty much end our program. You all did a phenomenal job. Again, really fantastic. You're always welcome to connect with me personally for anything that you need. I am here. I am your advocate. I am happy to be a mentor. I'm sure Yvonne feels the same. And if there's anything in the future that you need help with, that's what we're here for. And to everybody watching the program, thank you so much for watching these amazing students present. I love the amazing comments. We got some really fantastic comments of great job and fantastic work. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the presentations. And thank you all so much. Have a great evening. And if you would like to network, to continue networking on video, there's a link that was put into the chat and into YouTube and on our website. And I will be there for about 30 minutes. Feel free to connect. Have a great evening, everybody.